So I've been using these two large phones. The one on your left you could see is a 5.5-inch phone, and it's a Blue Life XL, Blue Life 8 XL, and this one here is a Blue Life 1. And I was a little bit hesitant at first to get a 5.5-inch phone simply because I was wondering how I was going to carry it in my pocket. And it turns out it's not that bad. I'm not a tall person. I'm only 5'7". And you know, I wear jeans, regular size jeans, you know, without baggy pockets, and it seems to be fine. So I just want to compare the sizes here. Surprisingly, it's not that much bigger. It's a 1/2 inch, even with a case on each one of these phones. It's just a little bit under a 1/2 inch taller and barely a bit wider. And even the thickness itself, you could see it's you know, not that big a difference. But I liked the 5.5-inch phone simply from the interaction with just how it works, just how much bigger the screen is as far as the lettering, like the letters when you're surfing the web and all of that. So let me show you what I mean. If you could see some of the letters here. So I'm going to open this up and show you. So you see the words are even a lot bigger. I'm trying to show you this side by side, but perhaps this is a little bit too bright, so let me set the brightness here. Make it less bright. Okay, so you could see the letters are, you know, a lot bigger, and you could read it a lot better, but just in general, this is more, has a tablet feel to it. So if I scroll to the lettering, and hopefully you could see side by side, just want to get it to the point where, you know, so you could see what I mean here, where, you know, the phone isn't that much bigger. It's a 1/2 inch taller, yet both of these screen resolutions are the same. They're 1280 by 720. As far as the phones are concerned, the resolutions are the same. So, you know, what the big difference you see here is just it's easier in your eyes when you're reading, you know, news articles and stuff like that off of your phone. So that's really what I wanted to show, and that's really what I wanted to comment on, is simply, you know, if you had a hang up about the 5.5-inch phone being a little bit too big, you know, without actually using it, but just in your mind, you know, you thought, well, you know, that 5.5 inch is way too big. It turns out when you're carrying it in your pocket or when you're actually using it, it really isn't all that big a difference compared to like a 5-inch phone here. So I'm going to stick with the 5.5-inch phone. But I would say this is I can't imagine a phone being bigger than 5.5 inch, that I could carry that around in my pocket, at least. So I mean, if you're a lady and you have a purse, I think a bigger phone is fine. But for guys having to carry that in their pocket, it's a little bit, anything bigger than a 5.5, I would say probably wouldn't fit all that well in a pocket. So, but that's really what I wanted to mention, difference between a 5.5 inch and a 5 inch from my experience. And basically I hope this helps in you know, you at least trying it out, or you know, taking that into consideration if initially, like me, you went from basically a 4.5 inch phone to a 5-inch phone, and now to a 5.5 inch phone, and you found, well, actually it wasn't all that bad. So all right, that's really all I wanted to say, and thank you for watching.